This is for the Baltimore Brew. This is for Delegate Clippenger. This is for Smith. This is for Sidnor. This is for Jane Miller. You see that? That's when I told him about the Dred Scott decision. You can ask him about that picture. You feel me? And I didn't go there by myself. I went down there with Sharon Galloway. Sharon Galloway helped me do this. Sharon Galloway, Brian Vaith, all right? Sonny Reds, PFK Boom. We've been down to Annapolis. And we fighting about inmates' rights and prisoners' rights. Y'all called me a terrorist and I was fighting for my freedom. I told him I am Dred Scott. That's Clippenger. You asked for evidence. The Speaker of the House, Will Smith. Y'all been watching my live feeds on Twitter. You've been watching my live feeds on Twitter. So we're going to go to my profile. Prisoner's right advocate. What about prisoners' rights? I ain't Batman. I'm a black man. You feel me? And these other cases, because I'm the victim here. Y'all locked me up, and I was fighting that case there. All right? And y'all had that. That's Commissioner Belfield. That's what I sent Clippenger this morning. All right? Got 16 views. Will Smith was one of them. All right? Then I cut my stuff at Starbucks. Open mic night, shorty at Starbucks. You have an open mic night, and this is what I'm doing for open mic night. I'm also getting ready to go to the University of Maryland. They want me to do a program with them, a mentoring program, a program to talk to the students about the law. So I'm going to be talking with the University of Law, Maryland University of Law Department. Yes, y'all. Y'all see this? I don't want no misunderstandings about nothing. Like I said, I was doing a documentary and it's about my property. That's Baltimore. Case number. That's Jacobs New Ray Davis on Renwood. That's received. All right, Baltimore County Clerk. Because y'all told me to go to court and take this to court. I've been taking this to court, but nobody want to give me a court date, give me a docket. So I went to this. I'm asking for the grand jury. This is evidence. You asked for evidence, Clippenger. This is evidence. This is the Christmas tape. That's when I went to New York City. All right. You can get that. We can play this. This is Baltimore Rewired. That's Senator Kelly. That's Senator Kelly's tape. When I went to Senator Kelly's house, this is with me down in Florida and Vera Beach. Yeah, Senator Kelly. Y'all talking about money? These tapes is worth a lot of money. Timed and dated. Play the tapes for it. Our community is in crisis. All right? Our community is in crisis. Other stories. I got interest in this because my son was killed in Chicago. You get the story from her. When I put that toilet in front of the Towson Courthouse, this is the toilet I put in front of the Towson Courthouse. And it clearly says Facebook. Yeah. It says evidence. Yeah. It says evidence. And right there, that's Scott Shellenberger, the NAACP. That's Cal Ripken and my producer, Rob Fix. And that tape right there was for the FBI. You didn't play that to the grand jury. That's Kelly Lynn from WJZ. Like I said, y'all locked me up. Y'all charged me with terrorism. You feel me? And Mayor Pugh was a part of it. You locked me up and charged me with terrorism because I was making a movie about you. I was making a movie about you and I broke down your criminal enterprise. The money that you make. It's a movie called Let Us Design. And that was all about Shellenberger. You asked for evidence. How long was that toilet out there? Huh? I'm with Natalia in Black Lives Matter in school. Because like I said, I've been doing this for years. So we're going to do this in school 2020 for Black History Month. Black History Month, Saturday. Start Saturday. 13th Amendment, the 13th Amendment. So you got 13 Black Lives guiding principle. You got 13 goes with the 13th Amendment, and 13 is my lucky number. You got a collective value. You got diversity. You got restorative justice. You got globalism, Black village, Black women, loving engagement, empathy, queer affirming, transgender affirming, unapologetically Black. And that's what I am. I'm unapologetically Black. All right. On Saturday, you can come over here on Saturday. We're going to be having all of this open for the public. I'm having Meat Week. On Saturday, we're doing Meat Week. Meat Week is an annual event. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. I'm homeless, so I'm going to raise money for the homeless program that I got going on. So any of you politicians that say that y'all want to see this evidence, you're welcome to come over here on Saturday. But I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what I've been doing for the last 13 years. All right? That's Judge Turnbull, because like I said, I was doing your courts. I'm a whistleblower in your courts. That's the department. And the Department of Justice don't want to talk to me. The Inspector General don't want to talk to me. Brian Frost don't want to talk to me. Kevin Kamenetz ain't here no more. He can't talk to me. He dead. But you see the dates? Judge Bennett got this. All right. Now we talking about brown money. All right. And right here is brown money. These people been embezzling and stealing and doing it in the name of the Democratic Party. All right. This man right here and Aisha Khan. We talking about brown money in the 2020 elections. No, the 2018 elections. All right. They owe me money, over $1,000. Campaign financing violations. All right? Like I said, lawyers, money. I'm shorty. See that? Selected fare, pulled pork. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm shorty. Meat on fire. That's what I do. You took my truck, my computer, and 8 years worth of movies and videos. You took a lot of my property. 98 Rock know me. You feel me? That's 98 Rock. I asked for an audit, a federal and state audit. And Governor Hogan know all about it. So when we talk about the Accountability Act, we're going to talk about Hogan. Because like I said, Hogan and Kamenetz knew about this. So does Dolores Kelly. You feel me? Because it was a movie about our politics. You can go straight over here to him. He'll tell you about it. But we're going to talk about the money in Baltimore County that y'all was stealing from the county to give to the rich people in the county. We're going to talk about David Smith's house and the variances y'all gave for David Smith. Not only David Smith, but a lot of other people. The money behind the machine. See that? That's Dear Kamenetz. This letter was written to a follow-up public conversation with Delegate Sitnor. Delegate Sitnor is Senator Sitnor now. You're a senator now. And we had a conversation about the grand jury last week. And that's what I want in 2020. I want the grand jury. Because we're talking about money and assets account. We're talking about money and money that you took. Money that you know about. Forged checks. And Marilyn Mosby in the middle of it. Like I said, that's Greg Bernstein. That's Nearham. And I've been putting toilets everywhere. That's Chicago Tribune. That's the Visionary Arts Museum. Refused to bring charges against Shellenberger and Brother Insurance. Yeah. See that? 2016, 4 years later. Peter Francock, Controller, Maryland. Brian Frost, Attorney General. Yeah, I'm the victim here. I'm a victim of police misconduct and fraud in the court by Scott Shellenberger. Y'all got mad because I gave you a shorty program. This is the shorty program. All right? This is my plan. All right? That's social skills, economic, and political to create a mock government to mirror our own. This will enable them to be better understand the process. Voter registration, shadowing various government officials from the city, state, and U.S. Congress and Senate when possible. Think of laws that affect their daily lives and set forth a process of change. Schools, penal system, healthcare. Put a democracy to the test. Teach them organization. Dog, I gave you the Shorty program for the last 13 years, 14 since 1997. And y'all stole my program. Y'all stole my economic, you stole my political, you stole my medical and my environmental. This program has been in effect since 1986. It's copywritten. State of Illinois has it. All right, it's copywritten. And it was self-contained and financed by us. All right? So like I said, Black Lives Matter. Y'all catching up to what I've been educating you on. Educated justice. We're talking about the criminalization of poverty. Karen York been telling y'all about that. I'm going to show you that. And I'm going to show you the role that the leaders of a beautiful struggle playing this because they don't want to talk about this. You got rid of Dolores. You got Cheryl Glenn. You need to get Bobby Zirkin. Bobby Zirkin, his law firm, Judge Turnbull's law firm. Y'all been making a lot of money off of black bodies. Now, Corey and me done talk. I'm supposed to go to the grand jury. Delegate Leap, she avoids me in the conversation. She do not want to talk about mass incarceration. She don't want to talk about criminal justice. All y'all want to do is lock up Black Baltimore. That's it. That's not going to happen. Senator Ferguson been a witness to this. Senator Ferguson, I'm supposed to be having a one-on-one with you. But if you don't want to see me, go see Senator Antonio Hayes, because he got all of this. You said you give me access to the grand jury. If you're running for mayor and you can't do your job as senator, why should we elect you as mayor? And we're really going to talk about you. Like I said, a federal and a state investigation into you and your family. You, your brother, your daughter, the whole Branch family. The whole family. Nick Mosby, you and your wife. Because like it says right here, we are employing all public officials in the state of Maryland. And y'all ain't did nothing to help me. Y'all are the public officials in the state of Maryland, and y'all permitted them to lock me up. That's Governor Hogan. 2017. To whom it may concern. Rob Fix Media. Yeah. We's making a movie about y'all in the 13th Amendment. Baltimore Rewired. We showing you the new face of old Jim Crow. The criminalization of policing department. I am Frederick Douglass. That's all I did is just read Frederick Douglass and I shook it out in a sieve and I gave it to you in 2020 because slavery still exists in America. It's the criminalization of poverty. All right? Like I said, Kamenetz had this. Now the world is watching Baltimore and I'm going to give them something to see. I'm going to show them Governor O'Malley. I'm going to show them Nearham. Yeah, I'm going to show them all of this. I'm going to show them the money behind the machine. We're talking about Public Accommodations Act because, like I said, I asked for Martin Luther King's job because it's been vacant for so long. Public accommodation means I get access to the courts. I shouldn't have to beg you. That's a natural right. Marilyn Mosby's office shouldn't be in the SunTrust Bank. It should be where we can access her office, but that ain't what she do. So 2020, we're going to start taking y'all to court. We're going to start going after your money. We're going to give you some Thurgood Marshall. That the ACLU plays in this. Yeah. Because here it is, 1402 Lochner. The same issues that the ACLU claim that they fighting for, I've been fighting for. I've been fighting for. And the ACLU won't open their mouth. Matter of fact, they gave that shit back. That's why I left them a toilet. Y'all responsible for the situation we in now. Y'all been collecting a lot of money off of black tragedies. And ain't been doing nothing for the black community. You stir the pot, you gotta lick the spoon. Like I said, Bobby Zirkin had this. Clippenger needs to get it now, because you took his spot. Or Smith took his spot. Whoever got his spot need to do his job. Yeah. Nick Mosby. You want to ban the box? Why don't you give us access to the grand jury? You want to run for council president? No, sir. Like I said, I want a federal investigation. I'm going to show you the money behind y'all's politics. Then I'm going to show you the money behind your media and the way the media protects the corruption here, because this has been going on for a long time. You got Rikers Island? No, I'm going to give you ball. The untold story. Social justice for social change. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Don't get no sweeter. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And I'm going to feed you while you listen. I'm going to feed your mind and I'm going to feed your body. Because like I said, film festival, all about Shellenberger. Focus on Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Marilyn Mosby. We're going to focus on the courts. And ain't no law against telling the truth. And T.J. Smith is going to be my witness. He signed this. And he's seen what he signed. Part of this. I don't have to change nobody's name when I call y'all out. Leon Pinkett said he'll be a witness because he don't want no part of this. I was exposing the mom machine, Gov.O'Malley, and the pay-to-play political machine in which you created. You can contact Dwight Pettit, Warren Brown, Billy Murphy, J. Wendell Gordon, and David Irwin. Because if I'm telling you something wrong, I'd have been locked up. None of those lawyers want to take my case because they don't want to fight that machine. Yeah. That's the money, man. That's the money. Now, Senator Pugh, Mayor Pugh is my witness. Roshini, Frosh, Zirkin, yeah. Delegate Brants, Sidnor, Cardins, yeah, because Sidnor going to tell you how long I've been doing what I've been doing and what I know. Sidnor and me had a long conversation the other day. Delegate Branch don't want to talk to me at all. Now, y'all want to hail GOP Carter for this and hail GP Carter for that. GOP Carter is not what she claims to be. It's like I said, put them all in the room. Put us all in the same room. And I'm going to pull your card. I'm going to let you say what you know. And then when you don't say it, I'm going to give you that email. Email is an electronic paper trail. And we're going to show you about being black in Baltimore. We're going to show you who fight for Baltimore. We're going to show you who sell Baltimore out. Yeah, because I shut y'all's media down and y'all can't stand that. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. When I walk in the room and holler mic check, I shut shit down. We're going to talk about Judge Turnbull, Judge Holland, Judge Pearson, Judge Souter, Judge Cox, Judge Janae, Judge Bell, and Judge O'Malley. Because Governor O'Malley put a lot of judges in order, and Hogan's following the same corruption game plan. And he's using Shellenberger to do it. Hogan had 9 judges. Those 9 judges O'Malley had 9 judges. Those 9 judges had 5 friends. He had 45 people in the courts to keep the corruption going, to shield the corruption. Now, anything that I'm telling you, take me to court. Take me in front of a grand jury. I got the tapes. I got the tapes. And I love MPTV. These tapes is very educational. These tapes is very educational. I took a physical. I was worth $250,000. Prudential life insurance. In the event that I got murdered, I took a physical. I covered all bases. Go to Senator Antonio Hayes and get that. Get that. You might learn something. I'm with the West Wednesday Coalition. I'm the founding member of the Baltimore Block. I'm Shorty, and that's 2006. Show you how long I've been doing this. You asked for evidence. This is evidence. Shorty, a champion for justice. You asked for evidence. That's evidence. ID number. You asked for evidence. I'm a member of Out for Justice. I'm a part of an ex-felon-led program. You ask for evidence, here go the evidence. That's the ACLU, and that's Governor Hogan. And that's Johnny Oleski. That's my DNA. I'm writing you in reference to Dwayne G. Davis. I've met Mr. Davis over several times in the past year. He has expressed concern about a number of issues. Yeah, that's Johnny O. We're talking about the murder and the death of our kids. See what year? 2008. So why would you lock me up and charge me with terrorism when I'm fighting for my community? Why would you steal me from my community? No justice, no peace. It's an equal protections. And this is going to be the case that sets the door open. I want access to the grand jury for this case right here. I want access to the grand jury. I want to put my evidence in front of a court of law. I want to bring another toilet in front of Annapolis. Because I ain't supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in Las Vegas. You kidnapped me from my family. Like I said, contact Johnny Oleski. Contact Jane Miller. Go directly to the state prosecutor and Chief Hyatt. Because there ain't no law against making a movie. That's Rob Fix, my director. You ask for evidence. Everything that Rob Fix got is evidence. Everything that y'all got is going to the FCC. I'm going to send this storyboard to the FCC next week. I'm going to wrap it up, put some paper on it, and I'm going to send it to the FCC so they can take your licenses. Y'all don't want to give me my money? I'm coming after your money. I'm going to shut your stations down with these violations. And everything that you got, you're going to have to turn over. Because like I said, I'm a whistleblower. I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. I'm a United States veteran. And you could talk to Warren Brown. You talk to Malcolm Ruff. Yeah. You talk to Governor Hogan. I am writing you this letter as part of my constitutional right to address grievances to my elected officials, encloses a petition signed and submitted to the supporters of Shorties. Governor Hogan got that. Al Redmer got that. Brian Frost and Governor Hogan got that. Blacks have no rights in Maryland. Blacks have no rights because that's my property. They made over $260,000 and nobody turned. But you locked me up. You charged me with terrorism. That's my store. That's my money. That's my business. And I want it back. I want everything that belongs to me. And like I said, let's settle this in a court of law. A federal and a state audit. Right there. Kai Jackson, you want crime and justice? Give me back what belongs to me. And I might leave y'all alone. But Elijah Cummings got all of this. You feel me? Elijah Cummings got all of this. You asked for evidence. I gave you more evidence than you want to see. Me and Black in Baltimore 2020. So Clippenger, Smith, Governor Hogan, Brian Frost, y'all are invited to come to 2905 Alicia on Saturday from 1 p.m. to the food room. I'm going to feed your mind and I'm going to feed your body. But what I'm going to give you the truth. You owe me, pay me what you owe me. Fair exchange, ain't no stick up without a gun. I'm going to click, aim, and shoot. Copy, paste, and send. And we're going to send this to Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV. Somebody going to pay me.